School, exams, college, social media, relationships, job interviews, getting a job, keeping a job, sitting in traffic, commuting to work, working long hours, deadlines, sales targets, wondering if you're good enough, paying the bills, paying the mortgage, children, childcare, healthcare, the economy, life. In the modern world, stress is unavoidable. We encounter it every day, and we are capable of withstanding it when it shows up. In a way, like a glass withstanding pressure, we can take a certain measure. But if it's sustained, for some of us, it becomes something different. It switches on something deep inside our brain, an evolutionary response intended to protect. But instead, in the modern world, it makes us more vulnerable and induces mental strain. It makes us irrational, fearful, tearful, paranoid, aggressively annoyed, susceptible to illness, a mind without stillness. And because we don't know how this got activated in our brain, we don't know how to switch it off. It feels like we're going insane. This is anxiety. Heartbeats so hard you know they can hear it. Cold, sweats, quick breaths, gut checks. You don't know when it's going to strike, and that's why you fear it. There's a voice inside your head, one you know is your own. It's trying to keep you safe, yeah, but this doesn't feel like home. And it's damaging. It damages your ability to think clearly and perform mentally. It damages your health and your relationships eventually. It damages your self-worth and your self-concept, and it grinds away at your self-confidence until you don't know who you are, who's in control, and it makes you feel inept. And then the glass shatters. And we try to put the pieces back together, but the glass is never the same. Anxiety is at epidemic levels in modern society. More than 10% of the population suffering from anxiety, which is ironic, because anxiety makes you feel so alone. Alone in a room full of friends saying, I'm fine, don't mind me, I'm just quiet today, when all I want to do is run away. And it's indiscriminate. It doesn't care who you are, how old you are, how smart you are, how successful you are. And between debate and discussion, you know a stigma still exists. And in a void of their understanding, your anxiety persists. It tried to cripple me, but I learnt to defeat it. It's not your natural state. Like me, you can beat it. You can take control of your mind, and I can show you how. But start with this simple trick. Start right now. Take a deep breath and count to 4 in your head. Don't let it out yet. Count to 4 more instead. Then exhale fully while counting to 8. Do this 10 times. You will feel great. This is how I started to defeat it, to beat it. If it doesn't work at first, repeat it, repeat it. You can learn to be mentally resilient and with guidance, mentally brilliant. You were never given a manual for your brain or your mind, but you're expected to know how to make it work all the time. You're not sick, not ill, suffering a mental disorder. You're a husband, a wife, a brother, a sister, a son, or a daughter who spent more time learning theorems in school, learning what to think, not how to think, or use your mind as a tool. Take it from me, you can change your mind, change your story. You're not alone, broken, or unfixable either. But until then, remember, your 16-second breather.